Hey, what's up guys? My name is Defqwop and welcome to another tech video, and today is going to be a PC build of this month, and this PC will be different. Now, as we remember, GPUs and RAMs and generally GPUs, because the rest, even though they're expensive, primarily we care about GPU and CPU because they are the important thing that makes everything works. So yeah, and now with the release of the AMD Ryzen 5, the new one, well, practically it's not really a CPU, it's more like a APU, which is accelerating processing unit, combining a GPU and a CPU in one chipset, which makes it cheaper. Well, AMD made it cheaper anyways, and much better for people who is trying to find GPU that can play mid-end games, low-end games, mid-end games, or even some of the high-end games, and decent FPS. So yeah, so without wasting time, let's get right to the PC build. Now, starting off with this build is with the CPU. Now the CPU is actually an APU, repeating that again for some reason, is with the AMD Ryzen 5 2400G. Now it already comes with a GPU in it, since again it's an APU for the third time. Anyways, and it is the Radeon RX Vega 11, which is a pretty good mid-end range GPU, and you can play a lot of games and great FPS. I will be showing the benchmark at the end of the video, so yeah. But $469, it was really cheap, so yeah. Now it already comes with the cooler, so, and it's really great, so I don't really think you should buy a cooler, but if you want to, go ahead. But personally, you don't really need it, so just stay with the cooler that comes with. Now for the memory, I'm going with the G.Skill Flare S series, or X series actually, and it's 16 gigs, 8 gigs each stick, and it is 3200 megahertz, which, yes, it's a lot, but that's the point, to make your PC faster and better. And yes, for $259 is really expensive, but to be fair, memories are being really expensive, so I don't know what you want me to do. So till this market of these products go down, we have to get these or just wait for them, but prefer to just buy it, because at least you're saving money by not buying a graphics card, so I don't really see the point of not buying it. But you could go with the 8 gigs if you want, but personally you might need to upgrade in the future anyway, so 16 gigs is pretty good, and plus it's pretty good memory, so you don't really need to upgrade it in the future. Maybe in 2 years, 3 years maximum. Now for the motherboard, I went with a Gigabyte GAAB 350N. Now it's actually the only, maybe there's other ones, but I'm not sure, but till now the only one until the motherboard, maybe it's already released, but that can support the new AMD series, the Ryzen series. But till now this one is the only one I think that can support it, although you might have to upgrade the specs or the software of the motherboard, I'm not sure. Maybe you have to upgrade something about it, but for $99 is expensive, but at least comes with RGB, I guess, and it's pretty good motherboard if you ask me. So again, support the new AMD Ryzen series, and still pretty good motherboard, so why not? Now for the storage, I'm going with the WD Blue 2 terabytes. Now I could have gone with 1 terabyte, but there's no reason to go with 1 terabyte since you can't really do that much on 1 terabyte. So in 2 terabytes it's much better and more storage, obviously. And for $66, you're not really spending that much. And personally, I prefer 2 terabytes than 1 terabyte, so yeah. Now we're adding SSD on this build, and we're going with the WD Blue 250 gigs of M2 SSD. Now I know I'm going way more overkill, but personally for $90 and giving you more speed to your PC, I would prefer to go with an SSD. And plus, since this is an $800 PC build, then why not? And again, we'll open your games faster and other things faster and all that. So personally, I'm fine with it. Now the power supply to power everything up is going to be Corsair CX series. Now it's a 550 watts and it's bronze and all, and it's modular. And for $55 you can actually get something cheaper, but I think 550 watts is better than 500 watts because, you know, you give more power in case you need this power, just an extra power. And personally, I'm fine with it. And to be fair, just $7 more, it really doesn't hurt that much, so why not? Now the case to add everything up is going to be the Thermaltake Versa H17. Now it's a micro ATX case, and personally, it's smaller case or smaller form factor, it's better for me. I mean, better for everyone. And I would prefer smaller ones. Of course, bigger ones are better for expansion and all, just, you know, to add more pieces and stuff. And true, but sometimes really heavy stuff doesn't really help you, so I prefer small stuff. And for $40, why not? Now the price of everything will cost about $785. And again, it is a PC under 800, and for $785, pretty cheap. And to be fair, if you would add a graphics card, it will cost you more than that, probably 200 or 300 more. And well, no. And again, since graphics cards are really expensive, it's still pretty cheap. And if you would be building a Ryzen 3 build, then it'll cost you 200 less, 100 to 200 less, probably 500 if you could do that. And again, it's still cheap. It's still the price that PCs were cost last year, I would say. And again, cheap. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. The benchmarks is gonna be shown right now, and again, before the benchmark starts, it is a CPU and GPU and one chipset, so GPU wise will not be as strong. At least it's still great, and CPU is awesome. It's great to live stream, to make a lot of stuff technically, and it's really great CPU for live streaming, YouTube in general, you know, making some editing and productivity in general, and gaming and all that stuff. It's still a great chipset, a great thing. And again, even though its GPU is not the best, $469 is still really cheap. So here's the benchmark. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked the PC build. It's an amazing PC if you're going to be doing YouTube or live streaming or anything like that. And I would say if you want to, you know, make those things with the rest of the $200 or $15 or something, you could buy a monitor, a keyboard, and mic, and all that stuff, and start your own YouTube channel. Personally, I would prefer if you would make live streaming instead, because anyways, I would prefer you to do that. But again, it's really great for doing those things. It's really strong to do those things. If you would be doing something like that, if you would be doing something really strong or anything like that, remember that the GPU can't play that high settings or anything like it's a great GPU, but it's just not a high demanding GPU or anything like that. So I would prefer you for playing something like Rocket League or Fortnite, more like mid-end games, anything like that. But higher than that, don't do that. But again, great PC build, great build, and for $785 is still cheap. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys like it. Give a like, subscribe today for more content, and tell me your opinion, tell me what you guys think about this, and if you guys want to buy these things, it's on the description down below, obviously. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.